Welcome back to Let's Play God Hand. This is Kung Fu Jesus.
This is Medibot.
And my name is Kaz.
And we're going to take a little trip to the Mirage town. I don't know how we got here.
Mirage Town is removed from time in a corner of the cleft of dimension.
Right, and I'm not sure how we got here, because last I checked we were on top of a building. We were beamed to fight the Great Sensei.
Yeah, it was actually Mirage City Town Hall.
Oh, it must be... well... okay, so...
What?
The thing about this stage is that there are mobs that sort of appear from nowhere, and after a while you have to beat them up. It sucks, really. And they get progressively more difficult. They are more difficult on higher levels, and they start off with just two guys. And if you know where the spawn points sort of are, depending on where you're standing, the spawn points are in different places. It's basically just get lucky, God hand. Just God hand. Because they'll appear, compound the number of guys you're already fighting.
The flash and the noise are pretty strong indicators.
Yeah, you know that two more have spawned.
God, son of a bitch.
I keep hoping that I can get the pummel move off of the big elites, but for some reason it just loves to give me the suplex. I don't really care for the suplex. So what you up to, guys?
Well, I mean, while we were sort of away from the God Hand, I decided to take up Combat Nisendo.
Oh.
Which is a secret martial art taught only on Jupiter. And so, the transportation fees are kind of expensive. But the guy who teaches it is really great, learning a lot, and, that technique I mentioned last time, the splitting into clones thing, I learned that. Because I'm actually 23rd Dan in Nisendo.
Yeah, as a hobby much. Maybe you should find yourself a woman.
Why would I want to do something silly like that?
I don't know, it just seems like you took it up as a hobby and now you're at the 23rd Dan. I have to tell you, I took a Nisendo course. I guess it's, not real Nisendo because, like you said, it's a secret or something. I don't know.
Well, did you take the class on Jupiter?
No.
Oh, there you go.
Correspondence course. Self-taught. Just explains my poor progress. But I didn't think they were based out of Jupiter, and
Well, it's not so much that they're based out of Jupiter, but the inventor of Combat Nisendo had to flee there after being pursued by international authorities.
So, they obviously have no... if they're international, then they have no authority outside of...
That's quite a coincidence, because I think I designed an interstate exchange for those same authorities.
Awesome.
They wanted a road to Jupiter.
Did they?
Really?
Yeah, I mean, that can't be the... how could that be different guys?
Yeah, I mean, there's only one set of international authorities on this planet, at least.
Well, when I had to give up, when I had to move and everything, I had to, sort of put my Nisendo on hold, so I guess if I, finish 4th Dan, which I'm on now, and then send it back and I don't get one back, then I know that they got stole. Or took the fuck down, as it were.
This town seems really... Where do you eat?
Yeah, it's not a real town. It's, they meant to say ghost town, but that wouldn't really be accurate because there's no ghosts here, so...
I don't know, these people seem kind of like ghosts. How much do they weigh?
A lot, actually.
And they're probably not ghosts. Ghosts don't weigh very much at all.
Ghosts have volume but no mass. That's how they work.
No, they have mass but no volume.
No.
That's black hole.
That's black hole.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but that's why they're still affected by gravity and they keep up with the Earth's rotation.
No,
so.
ghosts are affected only by gravity, only by convenience.
Yeah.
It's not really...
but it means they don't really have to think about, move along with the Earth's
No, it's
Right.
subconscious.
No. It's like the nobodies who have no hearts but pretend they do. Ghosts pretend they have gravity.
Because
they remember what it is like to have it.
They could choose not to. They could choose to simply float away into space. Yeah. But they don't, because it's what they know.
What would they do in space?
All ghosts ultimately do at some point float into space, but...
Newton's law of cooling. So Mans just keeps showing up.
I thought that was Thurston's law of cooling.
Thurston's law of cooling is sort of a corollary to Newton's law of cooling. In most physics courses, the two are simply taught together.
Yeah, I know. What are you gonna do?
Probably just beat up these guys. What I'm gonna do. I really wish I could buckle down. Remember all this stuff, but I don't. It has to do with inner particle stuff, like you're talking about. But I have no idea what's going on.
Probably quantums.
Maybe a quantum of solace.
Maybe a quantum of perceptitude.
Well, it might only be part of a quantum, or a quasi-quantum.
A proto-quantum? So that would be like a... No.
Maybe a semi-hemi-proto-quantum?
No, that would be just disastrous. Don't get me started. Alright, so all we have to do is... There's a few features of this stage that are not what you might expect. They sort of threw everything they could into it. It's so huge, contains so many enemies. All the hardest ones so far are here in this stage.
Still, what's so striking about this stage to me is it's a Mirage town, so, the town's not real. But the point of Mirage is that it looks real, but what real town doesn't have a 7-Eleven in it?
Good question. The thing is about this town, it's not a town, first of all. It's a town for convenience. A collection of buildings in the middle of a desert is commonly known as a thrack. But in this case, it's a town. No one knows what a thrack is. If I said, hey, let's go visit that thrack out there, it's,
I would think you were trying to take me behind the woodshed.
It's 200 miles north of my Nevada home. It's where I take people when I want to, talk to them about stuff.
Business?
I'll bet it's pretty soothing and calm out there.
Yeah, it's actually quite hot and not soothing. For them. Very for me. But, it's a thrack. And no one knows what that is. But it's a collection of... It does not have a 7-Eleven. It also does not have the requisite nail salon.
Does it have yurts?
Sometimes.
There are sometimes yurts.
Sometimes yurts, but not all the time.
Like a rations yurt and a munitions yurt.
Right.
The multi-purpose yurt.
Well, it really depends on what type of people are living in them.
Oh, this is excellent. You're farming tension.
I'm farming tension from the guy. Basically, I'm done. So I think all the mobs are done spawning, which is when you can start working on the other stuff. Because you do not want mobs spawning when you're at this point here. I'm trying to get into this building, because in this building there are enemies. There's like 3 of them. And then there's a little demon fight. Come on.
Hi.
I mean, come on. A little demon fight and a Tiki head and,
this is all of the game's little tricks, all in the same place.
And, dudes just spawning out of nowhere.
I mean, all we would need is a single poison chihuahua just sort of chilling.
Yeah, well, we were done with Shannon because she's dead, so...
That's true.
They're really her gimmick and not anyone else's.
You're right, and they got put back in the casino.
Right, I corralled them. It was all me. Corralled them and put it back in the gambling zone. We can fight with them or just raise it for profit. Take a barrel. A single barrel will do, and toss it. Hey, you. Yeah, you. With the horns coming out your boobies. I wanna beat you.
That seems like... Look, I know it's supposed to make you look tough and everything. They're just... I think the cons outweigh the pros on this one. They're very
Try
convenient.
crossing your arms. Just try it. I dare you.
No, it's
I seriously dare you.
They're handles.
Look, to be fair, I wouldn't be crossing my arms that often if I had an axe in each one.
That is permanently... I'm sure they're surgically attached. I'm sure they were born into this world with axes attached to their arms. And I don't need to reiterate this, I know. But when you taunt someone on level die, your meter doesn't... Your level... Those knives wreck the shit out of things. Holy crap.
The scimitars?
The scimitars just wreck the shit out of things.
I'm guessing they're scimitars. They could be,
other things.
jihandars.
Could be Shamshirs.
Munyons.
Little demon. I am certainly up for your
Are
motherfucking
you
challenge.
up for my challenge?
I'm up for your motherfucking challenge. Bring the shit. And it's a car that you have to blow
Yeah,
up.
I've seen this one before.
Oh yeah, that should
the
be easy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Only
2 minutes.
there are dudes.
Oh,
Two of like
they explode into place like in the rest of the level.
Yeah, and you know, as is the case with all of these, the car is so huge that it automatically steals your target focus like all the time. It's really annoying. And I really wish I had paid attention more to my level meter, but I didn't. We did concurrent axe kicks on the people we loved. That was funny. And
Up you go.
goodbye.
Ring out.
Into the drain.
And as soon as I pick up a thing and start, there's supposed to be another dude that spawns. I don't know where he is. Yeah, there he is. Popped up. Freaking. Yeah, you know we take care of you? That's right, we keep juggling you and making you fall off the edge. There you go.
There you go.
Leave
Nope.
me.
So long, Sally.
Leave me alone.
We're gonna totally boat caliber that guy.
These things wreck the shit out of cars. Holy crap, if you ever find one just lying around, take it to the nearest car and beat the shit out of it. It's so easy. Takes no time at all. I win. But only on level 3, so I only get 15,000. Sucks.
Well,
Not
you
bad
know,
for, you know,
I don't
punching
imagine you
every
could taunt the car and have anything happen.
No, but I could farm God Hand off of it.
Oh, but you know,
But
you
I don't
have
need
that
to,
right there.
so... And, oh, I actually forgot about a single fact. See the rosary count in the bottom right corner shows 2 rosaries. I need 3. The third one is in the hands of one of those lovely women. I have to kill them. So we'll just sort of go back. And the thing is, there was a rocket launcher over here, but since I went into the demon stage and came out, and it was there, it's gone.
Huh.
Yeah, it disappeared.
So all the fruit remains, but the rocket
Yeah, I
launcher
guess
is
the
gone.
rocket is gone, and I mean, I never used it.
Someone else picked it up while you
But just so
were,
you know, the rocket is there for you to kill these 2 women with, or whatever. I always use it to kill the 2 women. Always. Just because it does so much damage, takes out at least one of them in one hit. And absolutely necessary. When fighting these 2, I either throw a barrel at them or something, or just, get one in a spanking thing and separate them. There goes my wonderful health. And so I just sort of guard break and spank one of them, and then do the same to the other one until they're dead. Because they dizzy quite easily, as I've already mentioned.
Oh, there's your last rosary.
There's the last rosary.
Which means we're gonna see Elvis again, right? Elvis comes back? Elvis?
Sorry, but I killed him,
Oh.
two stages ago.
But we were gonna go drink.
You can still go drinking, but you have to go to hell first.
Oh, okay. That's no trouble, really.
So I beat everyone
no,
up.
we'll handle that after this.
I killed everyone. I did the challenge. I did the Tiki head, and I beat up all the random roaming mobs. So we're good to go. Anyway, a rather short stage. Only 5 areas, 5 levels in this stage, and the last one is, of course, the boss fight. So who's up? The Ford Davis leader. So see you next time.